David, Mike Tyson.
I'm Team Tyson.
I'm Team Tyson all the way.
Who's not Team Tyson?
I don't know how you couldn't. Look, again, I don't agree with the way Mike Tyson has handled stuff in the past outside the ring. Obviously, I don't even feel like I have to.
Or inside the ring. Don't bite those ears.
Listen, we remember. It's the last time I remember caring about boxing.
Yeah.
But, dude, I'm pumped for this. This is like a mixture. Mike Tyson is like a mixture of Rocky and The Longest Yard into one.
Obviously, I'm Team Tyson here. The rest of the world, I don't know. The Vegas odds are in. Jake Paul, minus 360.
Good.
Tyson going off at plus 300.
Have you seen the highlights of Mike Tyson, though?
Yes, I have. And obviously the Roy Jones Jr. fight, which I do want to read this really quick from the Roy Jones Jr. fight, said he wanted to get back into boxing because he took a psychedelic drug known as toad venom, and that played a part.
Oh, wow.
He said, I took the medicine.
Turn the frogs.
Medicine told me to get in shape, referring to the psychedelic 5-MeO DMT during an interview with an official weigh-in. It really blew my mind. It told me to come back and start getting in shape. So that's what you're dealing with there, Jake Paul. I'm a little worried. Are we going to just get in there and just patty cake for a little bit so that everybody can get the pay-per-view dollars, then they hug it out and we're done? Are these guys really going to throw hands?
I don't think anybody can tell Mike Tyson to do that, and he'll actually do that.
Okay.
Like, who's in there? Who's the guy that's going in there telling Mike Tyson, hey, I need you to just hang out a little bit. It's just a showing for you. I'm just to the point now where, and look, do I really got anything against Jake Paul? Do I love Jake Paul? No. Am I one of these fanboys of Jake Paul? No. I don't hate the guy, but I just, maybe because I was too young when Mike Tyson was really like going through like the generational step that he took, I just want to see him connect one time and just see what happens. Because I was watching the sparring session, and I guess I'll bring this guy in over here. I was watching a sparring session with Tyson. He catches him one time, he's going to spin his head around. I mean, it's an owl situation.
I mean, you're fighting a 57-year-old man.
The 57-year-old.
That's what you're doing. You're fighting an old man. I mean, for Jake Paul, from a business standpoint, I mean, this is a win-win.
It's on Netflix, dude. I'm going to watch it.
Win-win, man. If you win, you beat Mike Tyson. If you lose, hey, man, you lost to Mike Tyson.
Man, I actually agree with that. I agree with that because the people coming out after him saying, oh, well, all you did was beat a 57-year-old. It's like, it's still Mike Tyson.
It's Mike Tyson.
So that's going to offset the age just from a PR standpoint.
Yeah.
And if he beats him, we'll never hear the end of it from this.
No.
We'll never hear the end.
He'll retire. He'll retire.
You think so? Well, my question is, will he retire if he loses to him? At what point does he just go away?
Well, here's, you say, oh, you lost to Mike Tyson. You would be losing to an old man, though. Like
if you got knocked out, it'd be a bad look.
Oh, like it could go. I don't think it's just an all across the board, regardless of what happens. Now, win for Jake Paul. He's gonna make a lot of money, right? Regardless. But you get knocked out by someone that's almost 60. I don't know how you can ever talk trash, even though it is Mike Tyson. Even though it's Mike Tyson.
Final. Broke my back.
I don't think it's ever when it comes to Jake Paul, like the kid's so used to bad looks, it's almost a good look.
Oh.
Not when you've gassed yourself up like this.
He gassed himself up every fight. He's beating up old guys who retired out of the UFC and lost to the one boxer. Lost to the one boxer he has fought, but yet his next fight is against Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Nate Diaz.
It doesn't matter if he wins or loses, gets knocked out, doesn't even make it to the ring. People are dumb enough to watch this.
No, dumb enough to. I'm gonna watch it because to see what's gonna happen.
You're not gonna watch it?
No, I'm not gonna watch it.
You're not gonna watch
That's such a lie.
I am not gonna. That's such a lie.
I haven't watched
one
of Jake Paul's fights.
You're not gonna watch Mike Tyson.
I haven't watched one of them.
But
Fight
this
Jake
isn't a Jake Paul. This is a Mike Tyson fight.
It's a Jake Paul fight.
No,
Mike Tyson's top billing.
No, it's not.
I don't care what
That's
the odds
so
are.
disrespectful to put Jake Paul ahead of Mike Tyson.
I'm not putting him ahead of Mike Tyson.
Well, then how's it not a Mike Tyson?
It doesn't matter
fight?
what you put. Who's top billing? Like, this is how boxing matches work. Like, it's Canelo versus whoever. Floyd Mayweather versus whoever. This is going to be Tyson versus Jake Paul.
They asked Pacquiao. They told him about the fight that got announced, and he said Jake Paul's got no chance. I'm just telling you, Mike Tyson is about to drop this.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It may be closer, but it is crazy to think that there are elite boxers in their primes right now. Canelo just announced a fight for May too, like the annual Cinco de Mayo fight.
Nobody really cares.
I can't remember the last time I've even watched a boxing match.
No, like this stuff's hurting boxing.
I don't know though. Is it? Because
we're talking about it. When will we ever talk about boxing?
About like Jake Paul, like you're saying, well, it's a money. Like Jake Paul is going to make a lot of money regardless of what happens in the ring. Is it almost good for boxing because it's giving a matchup that people at least want to see? That's what I'm saying. Like with the Canelo fight that got announced, we wouldn't be talking about that today.
No, it's boxing is PR. You have one of the greatest boxers of all time, regardless of the stuff on the periphery. Yes, he's 57, 58 years old, but he's about to fight a YouTube stream. This is like celebrity deathmatch, dog. Like this is what this is fantastic.
Maybe
this is what I want. Like if they announced that all of a sudden Bobby Flay was gonna fight, I don't know, some like Bill Burr or something, I would watch that.
See,
I just want to watch boxers box.
No, you don't. When is the last boxing match you watched?
Which boxers do you want to watch box though? Because that's the number one problem with boxing. Because there's no like singular entity, we don't get the matches that we want to see. I mean, even the Floyd Mayweather-Pacquiao matchup, it took years when Pacquiao wasn't even in his prime anymore for us to get that matchup. We don't get it because there's so many different promoters. We don't have to deal with that in the UFC. All the best fights, like Dana matches those fights up. This is one of those things where it's like, oh, this is a fight that people would actually want to watch. We don't have to deal with different promoters and different leagues and all that stuff.
Let's
Just
put it on
make
Netflix.
the fight and put it on Netflix.
Yeah.
So people watch it. As long as they really go at each other. I don't want a Savannah Banana situation where we're just up here to like, hey, let's just drive up the pay-per-view.
Well, like Mike Tyson breaks out
and break dance in the ring and then take everybody's money, and it's a robbery situation. Am I wrong?
I can't wait to watch this. I can't wait. I have never been this excited about a boxing match.
Wow. That's wild.
Really, when's the last boxing match you watched?
Oh man, let's see. I guess I watched Fury when Fury fought a couple fights ago, like right before he retired the first time. I watched that one.
You know the last one I watched?
The one I got the most excited about was when Triple G and Canelo fought. But because I didn't agree with the outcome of the first one, I wasn't really excited to see this Canelo Triple G 2.
You know the last one I watched? Creed 4. Or that's the last one.
So just movies.
Yes. I haven't watched an actual real-life boxing match in so long, but I will watch this one.
Actually, I watched Floyd and Conor. I watched Floyd and Conor fight. I can't remember what year that was. A couple years ago.
Yeah, that was probably the most hyped one other than that I can. And listen, I know people follow Canelo, and I'm not saying it's not impressive. I mean, the Pacquiao Mayweather, I remember that too, but I don't know, something about this just jumped off the page. We want to know what you think, and who are you rooting for? Are you Team Tyson? Are you Team Jake Paul? Hey, YouTube, do you know the thing, the subscribe thing at the place with Lincoln Riley? Subscribe.